I'll take 2 million and live off of it for a wife. Like, I don't know, man.
That's fair. How long this install is gonna take? Almost an hour. Jesus Christ.
What are you installing?
Hunt Showdown.
I got that game recently.
What brought me here, man? I've got over 1,000 hours in it.
Jesus.
Yeah, like Prestige 13 and quit. Well, I didn't quit, came to Tarkov, you know what I mean? Like, people be like, what do you play? Hunt Showdown. Oh, do you play Escape from Tarkov? Never heard of it. But after like the third time of somebody mentioning it, I was like, I'm going to watch a trailer.
Damn, better check that shit out.
Right. And after I watched the trailer, I went straight to the website, got EOD, and didn't look back.
Honestly, this game's probably the reason I got a PC.
That's fair. I mean, there's just, even if they could port it to console, the experience wouldn't be the same.
I was watching Shroud play it, like way back when.
Nice.
I was like, fuck, that game looks awesome. And they're like, yeah, well, it couldn't run on console or it would explode. I'm like, oh, shit.
Yes, it would.
Got a PC. Well, got all the parts. Fucking, me and my friends figured out how to put the shit together. Mine's like a Frankenstein PC. We didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
There's no shame in that, man. Start somewhere.
I'm gonna be getting a new one within this next year.
Well, the parts market is trash, so just measure twice, cut once.
I'm going all out on it too. I've been slowly picking out parts. Might take a while to get them all in at an affordable price.
Yeah, that's the hard thing, the availability without getting raped.
Yeah, I'm probably going to recycle my GPU for a while until I can actually get a decent, or not really a decent, but a better one.
What are you on right now?
I got a 2070.
Oh shit, yeah, that's plenty of future proofing.
Oh yeah, it's not bad. If I'm building a bigger PC, I might as well get a new one eventually.
I can dig that.
Then I'll probably give this one to someone else.
Yeah, I mean, that thing's probably worth about like 8 to 12. Well, is it a 2070 or 2070 Super?
Just a 2070, it's not the Super.
Yeah, I mean, you could still probably flip that bitch for like 800 bucks.
Yeah, I know, I see them. I was looking at them used online. Getting like 800-900 bucks. I probably bought it for 600.
Yeah, that was a fair market value. You know, and so people balk at it, but it's like, if it was double what it costs, like some of these other cards are, man, some of the old mid-tier cards, what was I looking at? A bunch of 580s. I used to sell the shit out of those 588 gigs because they were like 190 bucks. And, you know, you get that mad VRAM and shit. But that was, what, 4 years ago when that was a relevant card still. And then with this whole shit show for the parts market, I'm seeing those $190 cards used go for like 550 bucks.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
This COVID shit.
Yeah, there was a lot of like precipitating, you know, factors. The whole, you know, you piss off middle American truck drivers. Nobody wants to work that job anymore. Can't empty any of the ports, so you can't get the new ships in the ports.
Yeah, there's manufacturing issues like everywhere.
A lot of these parts markets for PC parts use a certain type of chip that the automotive industry just recently retooled for. Because retooling a facility, you got to shut that whole bitch down. You lose money. So COVID was like the perfect time to retool all of these production plants for vehicles, so they start using the next gen electronics with the next gen chips. Traditionally, it was just the PC market that needed those, and the chips in question take about 5 years to get off the ground if you wanted to like go to China and open a plant right now. Yeah, so it's pretty intense. It's not like they're sitting on their hands over there. They're all at max production, but now, you know, the automotive industries are back in full swing for production. They've got their greedy little hands on all of my chips. And so, yeah, it's
still not making enough.
No, they can't. There's another factory too.
Right now.
There is, you know, and scalpers really did not help, bro. I mean, I seen it firsthand.
Fucking shit up.
Dudes would make bots that would just like scour for 3000 series cards and just pay and buy and pay and buy. Like,
Yeah. I was watching the fucking TikTok and the guy's like, yeah, you know the reason you can't get any of these fucking 3090s, whatever? He's like, because of people like me, and he's showing fucking boxes full of them.
yeah, stacks of
And
boxes.
I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, you're an asshole.
I saw a dude who was bragging, it's just like the PlayStations, you know, and he was like, yeah, here's my like 340 PlayStation 5s that I bought. Like, really, man? Come on.
Yeah, and he's gonna sell those for like double the market
Yeah,
value.
exactly. With no difficulty.
That's crazy.
And no one's gonna have to even warranty them. Like, what the fuck? On Hunt Showdown, 40 minutes left. Gotta be bad math. Because the speed that it's downloading at should be done in more than 40 minutes. Or less than. I'm almost a fifth of the way done. Maybe it's giving me some generic estimate on the install time.
Yeah.
Solid state.
I started playing Battlefield 4 again recently. That shit's so much fun.
Really? I never got into the Battlefield games, but 4 looked really legit. You say it's the last good one?
I would say it's arguably the best one.
The best one?
Like,
yeah.
you know how like old games people don't play anymore? Like, if you went to an old COD, their server, there'd be nothing. Nobody'd be playing. There's like 1,000 people on.
Right.
Battlefield 4 is still fucking popping.
Nice.
That shit's so old. It's like 16 years old, and there's still just servers all over it. The new one was doo-doo. I don't know if you got to play the beta, but it was bad.
No, I knew that EA had their hands involved, and I just don't fuck with them by matter of principle.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's so unfinished. I think it'll be a really good game when it is finished, but right now it's bad. It's an embarrassment.
Thought if I'm this deep in Tarkov, it'd probably be a bad time to try and jump ship to my first Battlefield deep dive.
Yeah. It's just fun to fall back on. Like when you get tired of playing the same old games, you drop back on it, and you play it for a while, and you're like, damn, this is fun.
Yeah, I dicked with like terraforming Mars because you know if I do want to break from Tarkov, I'm probably not going to go for another shooter. I'm just going to end up.
Yeah, I like doing survival games.
Okay, yeah. I burnt myself out on No Man's Sky. That used to always be my backup, but I just got so far ahead of it.
I couldn't get into it.
Even though it had an interesting algorithm, the variable pool itself was pretty shallow, and so I did get tons of redundancy. I was like a day one guy, and you know, we're talking probably like 3,000 hours, but definitely I love it. Can't say anything bad about it. I was never one of those people who was mad about anything that everyone got uppity over. It was a great solo experience.
Shit. Yeah, I tried playing that for a bit. Couldn't really get into that. I couldn't get into Ark.
Yeah, Ark is one I also put a lot of solo time into, a few thousand hours there as well. And
that game's grindy as shit.
It is. But with solo, you could really manipulate a lot of things just in game. So just sliders for like how quick you got hungry or how much damage you did per hit, all kinds of things. And that made it to where I could really just kind of immerse. And that was nice. I got really into the crafting. I made it a little more playable, I think, than they intended for it to be with the base settings.
Yeah.
But it was a blast.
I feel like the modded servers are more populated than the normal ones.
I never fucked with any mods. That was really one of my first like modern immersive PC experiences. I mean, just like coming up on the edge of a fucking forest after swimming my ass off and getting up out on the shoreline and stuff, and like, man, I can't tell you how many times I'm getting old, you know. So I am at that age where if I'm sitting on the couch PC gaming, I would just kind of nod off at 3 in the morning. Hadn't slept for 2 days, you know, and wake up to a pterodactyl screeching and 7.1 surround sound. Like, what the fuck? But I didn't do the multiplayer aspect, which I know is a completely different dynamic for that game.
Yeah, that's what I tried.
It's like very
I really like
rusty.
playing alone.
You know, I was all about multiplayer games for the whole first half of my gaming career, I guess. But then about like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, I got really fed up because I only played them for zombies.
Oh,
And
I love zombies, dude.
you could get to like round 35, and then the boy who's hosting's like, oh, gotta go, bye, disconnect, and everybody's gone.
Yep.
Like, so I just got so fed up with someone else fucking up my role because I was really grindy on that, and said never again, solo only. And so for years, all I played was solo shit, all the way up to, you know, Showdown was solo, No Man's Sky was solo, Ark I did solo, and then with Tarkov, my first like 500 hours were solo. I was like, man, it doesn't matter how fucking good I am, I'm gonna get outplayed by a team. And so I downloaded Discord and got on, and you see where we're at now, of course. But
Yeah.
I had to accept it. You know what I mean? As resistive as I was.
Hey, man, you can be. It doesn't matter how good you are. Like one round to the face from anyone, good or not, lucky, you're dead.
Yeah, even if
There's
I'm
no one to
engaging
back you up.
somebody in like the highest quality engagement I can perform, somebody else can just be lining up that shot on me.
Yeah, if they're smart and they're crossfiring, then
Yeah.
you can do.
So after about because I mean it was nothing in Hunt Showdown for me to 1v3. I loved it, and like, okay, so 1v5, and I was, like I said, first 500 hours solo. I really tried to embrace the suck because, you know, it's like an acceptable amount of death involved. If I'm constantly trying to 1v5, I'm not gonna live a lot. But I noticed it was it was a lot worse than I anticipated. It was bad for morale. All right, so I'm either gonna abandon this bitch or I need to squad up. Squad really made the difference. Meet dudes like
You can
Bravo.
just share in the despair.
Right, yeah, we can all be culpable and guilty together. And then it brought in the whole dynamic of, well, here's teammates fucking up my role again, you know? Walk in with some
Yeah.
dudes and some guy just shoots right on spawn. Like, I don't know any of these dudes anyways. Like, what the fuck? Isn't this a stealth game? You know? So you can imagine my first fight was very crouched.
Yeah, I've been having that happen lately. Cause like I've been playing with my real friends and I don't play with them that often. I'll be like sneaking out on this stairway and then they'll just come sprinting from the other side and run up right behind me. I'm like, dude, you just undid everything
Yeah,
I just did for the last minute.
that whole creep for 90 seconds,
Yeah,
pointless.
you just took away the whole point of this.
Yes.
Because now they know.
That's exactly right. A couple of guys in this server playing Hunt Showdown. It was exactly like that just a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, what are you shooting at? Oh man, I need pistol kills. Like, bro, you know, you melee the grunts, bro. You melee the grunts. I don't want to hear that shit. Like, it was rough. But we all got our own different tactics, you know. And that's why I ran solo for like 4 or 5 years in games. Because I did want to micromanage. I wanted to be that guy who was like, no, you this, you this. What was it, Black Ops 3, though, when they introduced, like, getting the different bow and arrows and that one Easter egg for the zombies. And
Oh, fuck, yeah.
so then you had to kind of get into playing with people. So I dabbled with that enough to learn the routine, but
And Black Ops 2 with the staffs, fucking Origin.
I will say I didn't go ham on the Easter eggs on Black Ops 2. It was more about just fucking, you know, high level, high headshot
Yeah.
percentage.
Well, Black Ops 2 had like the best fucking maps. Like zombies, they had such good DLC. When Mob of the Dead
Yeah,
came out,
DLC in general was just on point. It was all fan service stuff.
like their weapon skins, their maps, like they were on that shit.
It was a romantic time in gaming, I think.
That
Look
was my
back
favorite
fondly.
zombies COD.
Yeah, because, you know, like wall running and shit like that, it just.
Yeah, as soon as 3 hit, I just went down the shitter. Modern Warfare was pretty good.
You know, I've done some of the Modern Warfares. I'm more of the, what is it? It's Infinity Ward versus Activision, basically. And Infinity Ward does the Modern Warfares, Activision does the Black Ops, if I remember right. And so
Yeah.
I did, Modern Warfare 2 and even a little bit of 3, but like
Where I started. 3 is my favorite.
2 was my favorite. Getting those kill streaks and earning your nuke and all that. The shit was just. Modern Warfare 2 was the most intense. Like for PvP, I hadn't found a game like that since like Hunt and Tarkov.
That and the hacked lobbies, the super jump. You ever get those lobbies on Modern Warfare 2 with the super jump?
I've seen people do a couple of things. I don't think we fucked with the super jumps much. People getting outside of the map was usually the bigger issue on Modern Warfare 2 for me.
Sometimes you'd just be playing and then the hacker would just turn on super jump for everybody. So you just you jump and there's just 8 of the people flying up in the map straight up trying to snipe each other with the intervention. That's so much fun.
That's nuts.
Every once in a while you'd get a hacker that was cool with the whole lobby and not just, hey, let me turn this on, let me jump up on this wall and then turn it off.
Wow.
I don't know.
I didn't get that much. Nothing lobby wide like that.
Oh, it was fun. Or they had they would run the lobbies where you'd spawn in a free-for-all. First person to get a kill would win the game, but you'd get 1 billion XP and a full prestige.
Oh, so I did see some people doing those hacks. Yeah, I never benefited from that myself. That's back when lag switching was still a thing too.
Oh yeah.
So those dudes would just framing teleport every 10th frame, show up, and you're fucked.
I miss those days. Modern Warfare 3's though still my favorite, just because the party games. They don't really do party games anymore. At least not like they used to.
In the Modern Warfare 3, was that the one where they started adding almost like a raider every few waves and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, the survival?
Yeah, that's what I was into on Modern Warfare 3.
Oh yeah.
I played the shit out of that. Set up some auto turrets, camp in a house, just go nuts.
Yep, they drop juggernauts every so many raids.
Juggernauts, that's what it was.
Attack helicopters that would drop them, and then sometimes attack helicopters just stay, and you'd have to fight them.
And I remember that. See them sliding down the ropes and shit.
Yeah, you're sitting there calling in predator missiles, trying to take them out. That's just so much fun.
Yeah, that's the only thing I really did. On the multiplayers, I would at least do a prestige, just to hit it. But then, yeah, the survival, because like I said, if I was doing a Call of Duty, it was a Black Ops just to get zombies. And the closest you could get to that was survival on an Infinity Ward one.
Dude, I love zombies. I'm very good at zombies though.
Yeah, same.
I'm always the guy still playing. They're like, dude, I gotta go to bed, and I'm like, oh, round 50, come on,
Damn right. You got that good loop set up, you know exactly where to put the reticle, the whole nine, and stacking all the perks.
You're bringing 80 zombies through one doorway, and you can weave them in and out of the room, and they're like, how the fuck are you alive?
Run the train.
You just know their pathing.
Shit, did you get into the, Cold War zombies?
Yep.
Cool, yeah, I have that. I did, I don't know, level 25 or some shit on my player level.
I got first thing I did was get my knife. The, whatever the fucking, Plague Diamond.
Oh, okay, nice. Oh yeah, they do have a lot of wild skins and shit there.
Yep. Weapon I have the most kills with, and that is the knife.
I think I got the deluxe version on that bitch too. I should probably reinstall. Because this is what I do. Tarkov goes down for a couple of hours, I reinstall, and then Tarkov's back up, and I don't play the game ever again. Just go right back to Tarkov.
Yeah, I don't think I'll go back to that COD. I played it for a while. I hit first prestige or whatever.
I don't think I loaded into a single multiplayer on the Cold War.
I got on, played for a while, got a 3 KD, played a bunch of zombies, and I was like, yeah, there's not much to this game. I haven't played it since.
Yeah, the trains are a little bit looser that you have to run, like bigger figure eights and stuff on the zombies, but I kind of
It's so
plateaued.
broken. There's armor now.
Yeah,
There's invisible abilities. You can knock them down. Like if you get trapped, there's 100 things you can do to get out of it.
that's right.
If you get trapped, you could hit your attack chopper and it'll instantly you'll be fine. Like it's just too broken.
It is. And I think that we can blame games like Tarkov for identifying that, because I don't know about you, but the big draw here is the challenge.
I hate the slowness of Tarkov.
As far as like downtime between shit.
No, I mean like the physical movement. Like you go play a different game like COD or Apex, and you can just like run around, slide.
Okay, just like
Tarkov's
how
so
your
like slow and methodical.
character's almost always encumbered kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like even like pulling up your weapon, it's slow. Leaning around corners, you don't lean much. Like it's like all the movement's really slow.
I feel like, that to me, that's part of the immersion. I just imagine that
Yeah,
I would be
I
doing
like the
those
game.
things slower in real
Just
life.
every once in a while, I like to run around like a crackhead, in like fast-paced games. Keeps your brain active.
Yeah, that's what Tetris is for.
I used to play on console. I used to play every COD on console, and I'd have insane sensitivity.
Oh yeah, so some games I would do that, but like Tarkov is one of the lowest DPI games I play. Actually, I keep that shit real low. I don't know if I even run my DPI over 1,000 on this game. I'm usually like switching between 4, 6, and 800.
Yeah, I think I play on 1,000 for Tarkov. But I
Once I
run
hit,
like pretty high sensitivity in the games.
I get to like 1,200 plus, then I end up just over flicking and stuff like that. Pretty bad. Shit, what are you doing for the next hour and a half that Tarkov's gonna be down?
I don't even know. I'm just eating Hot Pockets right now.
What flavor?
Ham and cheese.
Word, the traditional staple.
Yeah. I don't like the pizza ones, but the steak and cheese ones are good. There's chicken bacon ranch ones now that are really good, like the best.
I'm stupid picky about that shit, so I pretty much just get like a cheese pizza one.
Mm.
Yeah, me and veggies and ingredients in general just don't get along. Oh, did you fuck with the Paranormal Activity movies?
No, I don't really watch scary movies.
Really?
I don't really find them enjoyable. I guess it's because I don't get like immersed in it. I don't feel scared, I guess.
Okay, so like the temporary suspension of disbelief just never occurs.
No, it's kind of just like, oh, it's all so predictable.
Ah, you gotta let go. I do these analogies all the time about being a good audience member. So like you're watching a movie, you see an incongruity. It's actually your job to fill in a reason why that happened instead of point it out and pick it apart. You know what I mean? Like flip the role a little bit and be a good audience member. And
Well, I won't. Yeah, I won't like verbally like say something's gonna happen, but like when just personally watching it, like
oh, I don't even mean like in that capacity. Even if you're
nothing
just
really
watching
shocks
alone,
me.
like even if you're just watching alone, be a good audience member. Like
I
for
do appreciate a good gory one. Like,
okay,
wow, they put a lot of work into this film.
so like
Like I just went and
practical
watched the new
effects.
Halloween.
Oh yeah, okay. How was
It's
that?
like watching the interesting ways he finds to kill people. Like you'll see like a pitchfork laying over there, and you're like, yeah, he's gonna fucking kill him with that.
You familiar with Chekhov's gun?
No.
It's a playwright principle where if you see a gun in the first act, it must be used in the second act, and so yeah, it's just a thing with state theaters and stage work, and it's one of those principles that they have for their lore, but it made its way, of course, into film. And so it's like Chekhov's pitchfork. You know, you see it, he's got to use it.
Yeah, you know he's gonna use it.
That's pretty good. And Jamie Lee Curtis is in that, right? I want to say she looked really old in the trailer. Is she just that old now, or is that like for the movie?
I don't know. A lot of the good actors are getting really old.
That's true. That is true. We're gonna see them start to phase out.
Dude, Clint Eastwood. Holy shit, he got old.
Yeah, age hit him hard. Is he still kicking?
I saw him. Yeah, I went and watched The Mule. Holy fuck.
Oh yeah, how was that?
I watched it like about 3 years ago, but shit, he just looks like a frail old man in that.
Yeah, I think the last thing I saw was Gran Torino with him.
Yeah, I was gonna say Gran Torino is what I watched before that, and like he's still old, but he's still got it.
So he delivers at least in The Mule, no pun intended.
It wasn't a bad movie.
Cool. Yeah, I want to say I saw that. That trailer was intriguing, right? He runs guns or whatever in his truck in the trailer.
He's just an old man. He's like, if I get caught, who cares? I'm fucking old.
Yeah, I can't wait till I hit that stage. I've been at that stage my whole life, just haven't been able to justify it. So who cares if I get caught? Like, man, Dave, you're 24, man.
Yeah. Yeah, too much to look forward to.
Right. Get that terminal prognosis though. You're in your 70s. Yeah, all bets are off then.
If I make it to 70, dude, I'm doing coke.
You know, you're not the first person I've heard who has like a drug threshold for if they reach a certain age or if they get like a diagnosis.
I'm trying everything if I get to that, because like, who cares?
Yeah, check the boxes.
Once I'm like retired twice and I'm just chilling and I'm bored, I'm like, yeah, acid sounds good today.
Right. There's some interesting precedent I was reading about the microdosing with mushrooms for treating PTSD. And just the results of the study seemed really legitimate and above board and very compelling, of course. You know, those guys are like sommeliers for medical studies, though. They're going to write it up in a good way, but it was still pretty compelling. They mentioned the existing success rates for PTSD treatments and just how low they are. And I'm not even over here trying to advocate for, mushrooms. I'm just like, damn, I can't believe the success rate is so low for PTSD treatment. That's awful.
Yeah, it's like a severe mental problem.
Yeah, we got a dude in the family who's got it real extreme. I mean, like out in the yard, Winnie the Pooh in it, t-shirt, no pants, yelling Charlie and all that. But nowadays, though,
I hope I never get to that point.
I think those dudes are phasing out. It's not really manifesting like that in the newer generations.
It's not as crazy as it used to be.
Well, I think it's more psychological, man. In the next 20 years, we're going to see, like, retired servicemen who just went out for that jog for the 4th time that week, like they've been doing for the last 20 years, and then saw someone tying their shoe and stabbed them in the back of the fucking head and killed them. You know, like, I think we'll see those types of psychotic breaks. What was it? Wasn't it Chris Kyle, the really decorated soldier who was shot by a PTSD veteran at a range?
I think Chris Kyle's a American Sniper.
Yeah. There's a. And it still may be Chris Kyle. Is Chris Kyle still alive? No, Chris Kyle death. Yeah, I'm exactly right. It was Chris Kyle. He was at a shooting range in Texas. And he was like mentoring the dude on dealing with his PTSD. They were friends. And yeah, he just snaps and shoots his fucking mentor right there, which just happened to be Chris Kyle. Yeah, highly decorated sniper.
Yeah, Navy SEAL sniper.
Bet he would have enjoyed Tarkov. You seen any of those videos on YouTube, like the guys with military experience reacting to the game?
Breakdowns.
Yeah. Pretty. It's almost validating. You said it bores you.
Some of it does. It's just because I already know what they're gonna say mostly.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. It's also
Like for
pretty.
someone not in the military, that would be interesting.
Right.
But for me, I'm like, yeah, I'm already on this guy's team. I know what he's talking about. Not all of it, obviously, because
Right.
I'm like in the shit. But
Plus, you've just already you've seen it in the game, and that combined with your experience in real life. That British Royal Arms expert guy, though, doing all the guns of Tarkov was pretty cool. Like, made me feel really good about the fidelity of the audio in the game, because dude just like fired a Mosin, and he wasn't even looking. He's like, "Oh, that's a Mosin." Like, oh shit, he knows.
I never thought I'd get to that point in Tarkov where I would know what guns are by the sound. But I have.
I've been very slow on that, on picking that up. Some of them I do. I mean, especially when it's really relevant, like, you know, you run into interchange and you hear Killa's gun going off.
You kill an RPK.
Yep.
It really does help. Like, it's super helpful. Like, I'll spawn and I'll hear an SKS. I'm like, SKS back right. And then later on, we'll kill a guy. And we'll be like, oh, he has an SKS. This was SKS, man. So where's Mosin, man?
Right. You can cross them off the clipboard, you know? Yeah.
You just take a mental note of what you heard, and you're like, oh, this RPK guy.
Like counting
It
cards.
really does help.
Oh shit, is your Hunt Showdown installed?
Yeah.
Word. You can totally run some duos. I'm at 68% download.
I still don't really know anything of the game. I played it for one day.
Oh, it doesn't bother me if it doesn't bother you, but if you're just like not feeling it, that's cool too.
Honestly, I just ran around killing players, taking their shit.
I mean, that's the joy of the game. You know, the gameplay aspects are tertiary. You can wipe the map first and then go do all the tasks. And that's a really realistic play style. The only mechanic that's unique is the dark sight. You just like hold E to scan, basically.
Yeah, like I was playing with a friend and he was trying to tell me how the game works, and I was like, oh, so we do this, that, and then like I wasn't looking for PvP. We just happened to get in a fight, and I just wiped the team, and I'm like, well, fuck, that was easy as shit.
Mm-hmm.
And the next game, I'm like, oh, I hear a shot, and I'll just go over there and fucking wipe them. I'm like, this is too damn easy.
And that's how it goes. It's two polarizing experiences. Like, you're either gonna wipe the entire team because they're all shitters, or they are so fucking sweaty you didn't stand a chance. It's one or the other.
They're shooting through cracks in a barn, and you're like, damn.
Right, like one little village over kind of thing. You didn't like, oh, there's his pixel. Boop, he's dead. Like, fuck. How does he know?
It was kind of fun. It was something new. I got it because it was on sale.
Oh yeah, if you got it on a good deal, it's especially justifiable. But as far as like that one bullet at a time, better listen and pay attention to the signs and that whole nine, like the overlaps there for Tarkov for the hardcore aspects. Man, I love it. I get so immersed in it because I really do focus on the audio. Fucking the birds going off, like whatever direction they're flying is the opposite of the direction the person that set them off was going. So you can read that shit. And then the dogs, you know, and you hear the
that
walk.
reminds me of it reminds me a lot of Dead by Daylight.
Oh yeah?
I used to play that game a ton on console.
I don't know if I did much or any. I don't know. What was the one where they hang you up on the hook and you gotta wriggle off?
That's Dead by Daylight.
Okay, yeah. So I did a little bit of that. And that was interesting. Isn't it like third person view? Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is cool because the killer's in first person, so he can only see line of sight directly forward, but you can like crouch and you can kind of see around corners. So you know when he's coming, but he's faster. So it was fun.
I remember it was still good for that, like when you're a kid, that feeling where you're in the dark running home. The closer you get to your front door, like the closer the imaginary thing chasing you gets. Like, that's how that game felt for me. And I played with randoms. I want to say is how that worked, and it was. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's the you can't play with randoms.
what I did was it wasn't even a big turnoff for me, but I love like getting all the DLC for something, and then I looked at that and I was like, oh,
Yeah, good luck then.
yeah,
All the killers have their own DLC.
I know, and it's like you could die penniless trying to max out that shit. That's a vanity hoard from hell. I think the one I bought might have been like the Stranger Things one. I can't remember.
Yeah, with the Demogorgon.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's what it was. And then there's some vanilla ones that come with it, perhaps. It's been a minute, but
That game was a blast when I used to play it.
I
But
enjoyed it.
once you play enough, you get ranked down. Like as soon as your rank keeps going down, you get better. You get ranked with harder killers. Once you get
Ah,
down to ranked 1, it's the sweatiest of the sweaty.
skill-based matchmaking.
Yep. The entire game is based on skill. If you don't do good in a raid, you'll go back up.
Sandbag and go AFK all day and then get in at night and get some good streamer content.
Like if you're like a rank 1, which we had a full rank 1 survivor team, when it resets, when like when the rank resets at the end of the month and you start out and you're playing against like a shitty killer, it's not even fair. Like you troll them so bad they leave the game. Like they're trying their hardest, but they just cannot.
And you're just crushing souls. Well, here, I'm
Yeah,
gonna go.
whether you're looping them or hook sabotaging, they just can't do anything about it.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna cop a smoke before this install finishes. It's got like 10 minutes left, it says. But I will be back. And if you have to bounce or whatever because it's late and you're bored, that's fine too. Either way, GG's.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get out of here tonight, but I'm gonna be on tomorrow for this event.
Oh, that sounds great, man. We'll get some rest. Have a good evening. And thanks for chilling.
Yeah, I gotta get you your gear back tomorrow, man.
That's right. I'll count on it.
All right,
Peace.
all right, later, bro.
fucking finally. Burp.
Dried her tears, these 4 years gone, on my grave the setting sun. Be still, my dear, don't cry,
Straight
don't
to the
cry,
box.
for soon you will be at his side. Dark as the night, its wings were red, spread across the sky, o'er thousands dead. Be still, my dear, don't cry, for soon you will be at her side. Death is no man, death is no wraith, death is a bird flying. Death is no man, death is not fate, death is a bird flying.
This is the new map. Oh. Mutual. I killed him too, though. Wait, what was his name? Oh, thought I was gonna say Tarkov Gamer. It's about a bug. I killed you too, bitch. We mutualed. Yeah, that's shit, alright. But that's Hunt. Wish Tarkov was up, though. Yep, got the kill. Dude, the raids tonight were fucking bananas, bro. With the event going, oh my god. Tagilla and Killa. Like, I killed Tagilla outside of Black Pawn today. You know what I mean? The cultists, bro. Reserve, factory, it don't matter. It's all bloodbaths, but a lot of fun. We were getting into the factory nighttime raids, but nods are all going off the market. The spider eyes that are usually a $250,000 are going for $500,000, stuff like that. So it's pretty fun. Karuns and defenders everywhere. Finally. No, great match times. Yeah, rules event for real. Yeah, that's what I'm suggesting to people is to sit on it for a few days because they're going to flood the market with all that shit and the value's going to go down. It's my map. Awoo. It's a 1v3. Good times, good times. Yeah, isn't that fucked up? I'm nasty at this game, though. That's no reflection of them. They're probably decent players. See, I heard this motherfucker. Southeast. Hey, stay still. Yeah, these poor guys don't realize it's just because Tarkov's down. They're not going up against any old Hunt Showdown player. No, I hit like 13th Prestige over a year ago before I switched to Tarkov. That was creepy. Was that a spider? Stuff. Maybe not. Whatever. I thought I saw a spider in the tree. Said, ah. Oh, gunshots. There's another one in there. Jeez, all the way to the chapel. Oh. And that's where they're headed too. On to the chapel and gonna get scary. Song going on. Did he not just run a beeline? He did not run a beeline through all this. Those cuts. Fuck you! One down. Oh, what bullshit? Blood bonds. Damn, if that 3-man didn't just disappear. They're all beat up though. Fuck you. Nope, not even playing that game. There's 2 teams on me. Fuck. God damn it. Still not used to switching. Hurry up, run your course, Mr. Poison. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. Yep. Damn it, I couldn't heal quick enough. Oh wow. The spider. Let's see here. That's not the button I want to hit. This is. It's like the second time I've played this in 2 years. Or in a year. I'll say 2 years. Actually, I guess it's been like a year and a half. That's pretty wild. Not bad, not bad. We'll go cop a real quick toke. I'll be right back. smoked more. Waiting for other players to die. We're in. Looks like we're going to Goddard, boys. This one might end up a shit show. Yeah, I hear them popping off. Why do people do that shit? Oh, it's up here. What? Where is it? Yeah, out back. No. East looks closer. Watch, it'll be south though. Should have stayed seated, y'all. He yelled at me. But he is. The Birdman boss. I believe his weakness is fire. I have not fought him. He's from the new shit. Tired, buddy? Come barbed wire everywhere. I know he ain't knocking on my door. Where are you at, buddy? Did they really not come? Am I really headed southeast? I ain't worried about it now, am I? Why are they fighting? Oh, they're extracted. I mean, I guess I could go down there anyways, right? laid it down on him again. Did a 1v3 and a 1v2 in this raid, or this hunt. Ugh. It's not my fault. Tarkov's down. Yeah, I think I hurt a couple feelings in that one, though. First to kill the guys that killed the boss, took the bounty. But while it was banishing, a couple dudes come up to fuck with me. And they got tangled up with an immolator outside the window I was waiting for them at. So I hopped out the window and fucked them up too. And then I killed the immolator. It's pretty sweet. Pretty good, pretty good. Not bad for little old me. So I killed them too. And I killed these three. My shit's going up. What do I want? All these skills I don't recognize. I guess I go sneak more tokes, boss. Man, I fucked those kids shit up though. So low you can't hear me. was fast as fuck. What do we got? What do we got? South and northeast. Let's head to Blanchett Graves. Seed. Ugh. I don't think we're headed to Blanchett. I knew it. Could have gone real wide to get around that branch, but chose not to. Sneeze. Good day. Really? Could have just been a damn immortal zombie the rest of your life. I like it when it's a couple of grunts by. It's like they used to be hunters. Well, Wally, wow. He is underneath? No, is he? He's in the building, right? Yeah. Oh, it's old Stabby. I hate this motherfucker. Oh, did he bust the barrel? That's fucky. You got that good poison. Bean. Come on, baby. Come see me. control wasn't working for me for a second there. That was weird. What do you know? There's an extractor right there. Ear. Come back. Oh wow, that's a lot of errors. Oh, recently. I wonder why. Every 2 minutes, I lose a third of my frames. That's weird. Which is Mithridatus? Don't mean the snake. Oh, that's not bad. Actually, no. I want to smoke a cigarette first. Be back in just a moment. Well, let's see. Progress. Stats. We'll throw it up there. Look at that KD. $11,500. Only maxed out 3 hunters. Back in like 5 or maybe 6 minutes. Though, it's chilly outside. I'm back. I think Tark. Yeah. Nope. Fuck you guys. Let's do it. Maybe now I can sneak a toke though. That doesn't take as long. Burp. Seed I forgot about and I just went and hit it again because I hate myself. But I got a protocol. Course match found. First thing we gotta do is dump out the grimy one. Yawn, boy. You heard the man, he said yawn. They still haven't fixed the clipping on the loading screen details. Smoking a cigarette and the employee from the fast food place in the same plaza stops me, wants to ask me a question about a fucking laptop because they know I'm the computer guy. And it's like, I'm out there in a hoodie and pajama pants smoking a cigarette. Do I really look like I want to fucking talk about computers at 6 a.m. on the one day we're closed? Let's see here. We're going across the water. See you, dogies. Fuck off. I'm about to start taking shots any second. I feel like just going straight to the graves. Speed up that map. Progression. Couldn't resist. Tell him where I'm at for a minute. He ain't been hit. Watch, I was closer to it to start with. It'd be ironic, wouldn't it? Ha! Yeah. So I need to head northwest. I know he's not still worked up over seeing me, right? Pay respects. I mean, I hear you in there shooting. I think it'd be neat if they were fighting another team. I'm just gonna take it. Oh, there's a dead boy. Trap? No. Come on, honey. I was out of stam, you lucky fucks. I was out of stam. Fuck. Go figure. That's what I get for being casual, like I'm the only one there. Jesus. I was out of stam. Fucking turds. I would have wiped that whole team too, buddy. Lucky turds. Now all I want to do is clear this bowl. That hurt my feelings, fellas. It's all good though. What time do we got? 6:30. Sun's on its way up. I might Still have a little too much alcohol in me to drive home in good conscience. Drank about half of that fifth. Bad boy. Play bounty hunts. A seashell. This is the magic seashell. What do you know? Dude, you're getting Adele. And we are going to the chapel and we're right. A watercolor painting of a fucking wagon. What is that shit? I wonder if I haven't fucked with the settings or anything. Come on. I know you other players got your shit together. Reeker? No, let's go to Alice. Why would it make it out like Reeker is closer? Oopsie. I don't like the sprint on these wooden bridges because it's like playing a fucking drum. What about you though, little buddy? I'll hit you eventually. Oh, I'm out of stam. Get your stam back. That's all it takes too, man. The 4-packs of dogs, even scarier. And running. Darrow. Pack plus the metal helmet dogs. Damn, I guess I didn't have to re-engage. Hey, little fella. Down here suffering. This ain't good for me at all. Fuck. Oh, buddy. They're really looking. You won't find me out here, copper. What? Sure. It was at Reeker the whole time. Did somebody say whole time? I saw you spawn. Well, so much for that. Run, bitch. Damn. It ain't Tarkov. Wowzers! Alright, fuck you then. Before you kill me. Do it the old-fashioned way. Hey. ceiling downstairs. It's a daisy. Doesn't like it when I touch his body. The first team has extracted. My neck. Feels good to stretch. course there's people. So I just gotta hit a northwest lick. It's good to me. Oh, there's people. It's a 3-piece? Bullshit. That was bullshit. The first one should have killed him. Fuck. Look, GG's, guys. GG's. Now I can hit that ball with no seats. Be back. And I think Tarkov might be up. GG's, guys. Now, I might be able to go back to Torquoff.